had to clean up your room since you've got this too.
Hey everybody, welcome on in to another Sunday night here on Northwest TCG. Welcome on in, guys. Welcome. Thank you guys, everybody, for joining. Make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe if you're coming on in. Greatly appreciated, helping us along, trying to get things moving here on the channel for tonight. Once again, shop is open, and let me go turn on the 10%, guys, because I know you guys want your 10% discount for the live. Again, greatly appreciate everybody coming in. We do have, of course, One Piece in the house as well this weekend. So we do have that rocking and rolling in for us. So make sure you guys check that out. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys hit that subscribe as well. So greatly appreciate to have everybody in here tonight. So hopefully you guys have a fantastic day. Hey, Blitzkrieg. Hey, Mr. Dragonite. How you doing today? Welcome on in. Thank you guys for joining. Just got to get some things going here. I'm going to turn on the 10% here for you guys as well. That way you're all set to go for the evening. And here we go. That is locked and loaded. There's one other thing, too, that I wanted to check. I want to change something here. But welcome on in. Hey, the Galactic. Welcome on up. Thank you so much. Where are all the white women at? Dang it. That was within the first 30 seconds. Now we're all banned. Way to go. I hope you're... Oh, no, we're in a minute. We're good. We're past the first 30 seconds. iShop. Yep, I was just going to grab that, too. Thank you so much, Blitz, for doing that as well. Getting that all up and rocking and rolling. Where is it? Things kind of shifted here real quick. I did some changing some things, making some updates as well. We gotta relist the, we gotta go ahead and relist the, One Piece, because you guys may want that as well, because we do have One Piece OP7, or OP14 in the shop right now as well, so make sure you guys check that out. We're gonna go from unlisted to active here for the live. Been keeping that kind of proprietary to live for right now for the people that want to jump in and join in on that. Make sure that you guys get the availability to get in on that. So, do you have 5.7 mil laying around? No, I do not have that much laying around. Total assets between all my business and stuff like that, maybe, but it's not liquid. It would take me a long time to actually get it back, if that makes any sense. For some people out there that have businesses, probably understand that a lot of that stuff is all pinned down right now. But yeah, no, I don't have that much laying around right now. That's not something that I just like keep in my back pocket. Welcome on in, everybody. NorthwestTCG.com. Make sure you guys check it out if you guys are joining us. Once again, greatly appreciated for everybody here tonight. The Galactic, thank you so much for joining in. There's 10% off. So right now in the store, right now, if you go into there, you're going to get 10% off your order automatically. All you got to do is go in and check out. When you get to the checkout screen, that will get you the 10% off guaranteed. Jacob is hiding with me back here. So when when you guys get an order for Pokemon, he'll do Pokemon and I will do One Piece. So that's how we're going to run that tonight again, like we did the other night, up until 10 o'clock. So that way you can have some fun. Enjoy the evening with us here tonight as well. So again, thank you guys, everybody. He has it in his bait and tackle box. Yeah, it's right underneath my pillow. I just kind of keep it really nice and safe. That way there's no confusion on that where I have it. Hey, Rich Raven, how you doing? Oh, Revan. Sorry, Rich Revan. Thank you so much for being in here. Thought it was an A. My bad. Welcome on in. Thank you so much for joining once again. Greatly appreciate everybody. Make sure you guys hit that like, subscribe if you guys are new here. Once again, 10% off automatically. When you jump into the shop, we do an automatic. Anytime we're live here on Northwest CCG, the shop goes 10% off during the live. So if you guys want to jump in, and you can buy sealed in that, and you can do all that as well. That's not a problem. So if you want something sealed, go ahead. We got One Piece. OP14 is live on the shop right now. Phantasmal Flames, Destin's Rivals, Journey Together, all the sleeve blisters right now. And check lane blisters, I call them, or single pack blisters with the promo. We have a bunch of those in there too. I bought 2 packs, but forgot to update the address. Just send me the update on the address, and I'll make sure that I do that. Or if you do another order or whatever, make sure the address is updated so it goes to the correct place, and I'll just grab the newer one of the two. That's not a problem. Let's see. You said you ordered? Chicken butt. Your order hasn't come through yet. The Galactic. So I'm just checking. It's saying it's in the checkout stage. So you might be able to still go and change that yourself at this point in time. What is going on? Why is that popping up? Settle down, screen. So yeah, the Galactic, it doesn't say you purchased yet. So I don't know if you haven't finished it quite yet. And if so, make sure you guys check that out, or check that out too. Make sure you hit that finish button on that. Let's see here. I ordered a Phantasmal Flame booster bundle, and guess what? It came in the mail water damaged. Rooster butt. Yeah, actually, what was it? Roy got really lucky on his because luckily I keep the good cards usually towards the center of my packages. I don't put them on the outside. But I sent him his box of stuff for them. He has me kind of back it up here a little bit so that it's just one shipping, which is nice. But when I went to go ship it to him, the mailman like put it in a water puddle because the whole bottom was just full of water. So luckily the bulk in that kind of got a little water damage, or barely maybe, but the actual Charizard X, when he pulled the Charizard X SIR, was actually high enough that it didn't get damaged. So that was a scary moment in the life of the shipping right there. The shipping always scares me because you never know what these guys are going to do. It's just absolutely insane what they'll be doing. And another bad thing is that you are just Mr. Happy, aren't you? All full of good luck. 1593. So we got 2 packs of Phantasmal Flames. So my cat died on Thursday. Jeez. Talk about kicking a guy when he's down. All right. RFP. All right. We got the Galactic coming up here. So we're going to put him over here to the side. Jacob, get on in here. Let's see. Jacob's going to do, like I said, Jacob's going to do Pokemon. I'm going to do One Piece if it comes up right now, or any other TCGs. Up until 10 o'clock. So he's got the luck. He's got the magic, man. We're going to do it right here. Let's go. Slide the chair in. We're going to grab you 2 packs of Phantasmal Flames. So there we go. 2 packs, ready to rock and roll. Let's go. Let's put some clovers in the chat for the Galactic. Let's see if we can find something nice. Yeah, she was 17 though, so she lived a nice long life. Yeah, that's a good life for a cat. Yeah, you can't go wrong with that lifespan for a cat for sure. So we live on a farm. Trust me, cats come and go really, really quick. I think the oldest cat we had on here was like 5 years old, but when they're farm cats, there's a quick turnaround on them. That's what keeps them from overpopulating most of the time. Oh, code card down. Don't show it. And he's not a member. So if you want to become a member of Northwoods TCG, you get to play the Guess the Energy game for a chance at a Sword and Shield pack once every night for you guys. Jacob, you just shift right there. Perfect. All right, let's go. Let's put some fire in the chats. Let's do it. I'll pour one out for the homie. All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's find it right now. First one, flip up. Oh, we got a hair cross right off the bat. So we got a little EX hit. You got your little Band-Aid gone today?
Mm-hmm.
He has his Band-Aid gone, so now he can open up the top, or the sleeves. So, let's go. 1 for 1. Let's see if we can keep this rocking and rolling for the Galactic. We got to go to the grave site, and all of us have to dump a beer on the cat's grave. It's standard practice. Here we go. Coming from the back. We got a Smeagol. Palmy. Got to go just a little bit away from your name. Right there. Flip up. Jumbo Ice Cream. Grand Bull. Tauros. Let it focus. Let it focus. 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 There we go. Grand Bull. Oh, there we go. We got a little bit of an illustration here. Hold it up there, Jacob. We got to give it fire. 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 We got fire. There we go. We got a little bit of an illustration rare hit on that one. So here you go. There's that. 2-pack magic, guy. Very, very nice. There you go. Want to slide that in there? And I will make up a folder for you. But there we go. 2 hits. 2 packs, 2 hits. Very nice. Congratulations, the Galactic. See, Jacob's got the Galactic. I think you've pulled more good things than I have lately. Not to say don't buy because of that, but I'm just saying. Then again, I was pulling a bunch of like the Dawn cards, so I guess I was making it up on other ones. Jacob just seems to have the magic to pull like the big hitters. Here we go. We're gonna go APOM. Give me 1 second. I will put this in here once again. I think the queue is back open, guys. So jump on in. Let's see if we can have some fun tonight. First pack in. First run, we got a hit right off the bat. Very nice. I gotta grab some baggies. I'm out of baggies. Nope, that's not baggy. That's not a baggie. There we go. There's the baggies. Found them. We're okay. Had to go to the school supply closet. Get my little baggies and stuff. Welcome on in, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us. Greatly appreciate it. Check it out, northwesttcg.com. We do have a full list of products. One Piece is in there as well. We do have some Magic the Gathering. Some Dragon Ball Z. So we got Lorcana as well, along with Gundam. So there's some Gundam in there as well. Blitzkrieg. Alamuni. Is it weird to say I care more about animals than human life? But I'm not a crazy animal activist. You started out with an Illustrator APOM last time as well. Did I? Was that the first one? Or was that Jacob got that the first time? I know he got one of those at one point as well. So I'm going to jump in there, Jacob. We're going to switch while we're waiting here. He's going to go sit down on my plushie pile. We got to bring the giant Pikachu down here. I just got to find room for it. The giant Pikachu is a little large. Is this thing on? Oh, that's what the weird glare was. There. I was trying to figure out where that weird glare was coming from, and I didn't realize that I have a ring camera on the ring on my camera, but it's too close to the card, so it always like blinds them out. So, the good old bag of grapes. Yeah, pretty much. Welcome on in, everybody. Jump on in. Let's go. Let's see if we can get this thing rocking and rolling. I see a couple active cards. Let's see if we can get one of these going and get things moving tonight. Greatly appreciated. What is your dream card? Right now it's a Flareon Gold Star. That's kind of been my dream card. Bye now. Hey, Hitus. Welcome on in. Thank you so much for joining us here tonight. Been a while, bud. Hopefully you're doing well. I think you were on one of our lives a little bit ago, but it seems like it's been quite a while since you've been on one of the lives, so greatly appreciated for coming on in. Yeah, my dream card right now is a Flareon Gold Star. That's kind of been my go-to, the one card that I do want to add to my collection and have been working towards, but I just can't pull the trigger on it. I really should, because I'm afraid that at some point in time it's really going to go up in value. Because that's just my luck. Eventually, we're going to get another little surge on things. My worry is that what's going to happen is that Pokemon's going to go back to Gold Stars now that we're back in the lowercase EXs. And at the end of the Mega era here, they're going to quick throw in Gold Stars and just kind of really screw me up on that one. Let me see. Gold Star. Flareon Gold Star. So what do we got here? What are they at right now? So if you go with like a PSA, well, let's just go raw. Raw is going to be easy if I can find one. So, I mean, the one in really good shape is about $1,300 currently for it. You can find them for about $1,000, $600, depending on the condition that you're looking for. So, you remember those early elementary school Ziploc bags that had like 6 grapes in them? Yeah, that was back in the day right there, man. Here's your little baggie of grapes. When we used to do the school lunches, and they'd actually put it in a brown paper bag, and you got like a smashed peanut butter and jelly, like 6 grapes, and yeah, that kind of stuff in it. Really, really high tech. But hey, it was actual food back then. Now I really question what is actually in those things. I can tell you that right now. What was that? Oh yeah, well. So there you go. One thing we did add, just so everybody is aware, onto there, is I did the numbers and looked at the shipping here at the end of the year. So basically, if you buy a pack with the bulk for the rip and ships, we are adding 15 cents per bulk shipment. It's not a lot, but at least it covers the bulk shipment on that stuff, because it is getting kind of pricey. So the cards that don't take bulk versus the ones that do are starting to shift a little bit on the pricing. So I'm trying to keep it so that we stay kind of equal on the bulk side of things. So number one, I really don't like shipping bulk, so I'm trying to get away from it a little bit. But number two, the costs that are going towards bulk players or bulk buyers was getting pretty hefty on the overages on the shipping versus the people that were staying in it were actually breaking even, or I was right at it. Otherwise, I was going to have to raise the overall shipping price. So that was kind of my compromise is that if I, on average, the people that didn't take bulk versus the people that did, we ended up actually just adding a little bit extra to the bulk orders just to even it out so we didn't have to raise the price across the board. I didn't want to raise it across the board. Quick story, celebrations. The safe bet would be going for the Umbreon Gold Star celebrations. Yeah, I mean, that's a good one too. Like I said, I just personally, I like Flareon, so I'm shooting for Flareon. That's the card that I'm going for when it comes down to it. So, yes, once again, just a quick story or update on that. I'm working at a way of changing that as well with bulk too. That I'm working on something to try and work on that as well. So I'm looking at potentially externally shipping stuff because if I do that, maybe I could find some better pricing outside of the Shopify app, but we'll see. I mean, I'm playing with it. Right now, this is the best solution I have because I was kind of doing the numbers, and this is what it came out to. It was about 15. It's like 14.4 cents per pack extra on the people that bought bulk versus the people that didn't. So I put the compromise and put it on the individuals that want to bulk. You look absolutely thrilled down. Did you knock all them cards down? What did you do?
It wasn't me.
It wasn't me. It was the cat.
Like
It was Dusty.
it was actually.
When I was little, I saw a kid saying his card is missing the shadow, and he took a Sharpie and colored it. Oh, that sounds about right there. But you got to remember, back then they didn't have any cards. Did not have much value back then. That's the thing that people don't realize is that even myself, we didn't sleeve cards. We used to play cards. We had Charizards all over the place, and none of us took care of them. It just, they weren't worth anything. Now they're worth big money, but back then we used to draw on them. We used to do all kinds of stuff to them. Oh, come on in, everybody. Queue is open. Let's see if we can get this queue broke open again. Thank you so much, the Galactic, for jumping in as well. Greatly appreciated. Hopefully, it looks like we got someone going in to check out 2 people with active carts. So let's go. Let's see if we can get the queue going here. Having some fun tonight. See if we can make up for... Friday was a little slow, but like I said, usually Friday's slow, Saturday or Sunday can pick up. It seems like one day a week is way busier than the other one. So we'll see if that holds true. Let's see if you guys can prove me right. Let's do this. So, yeah, Gold Star Umbreon, though, not a bad buy. Celebrations Gold Star Umbreon, not a bad deal at all. Once again, Celebrations has a really hard time. Celebrations has a really hard time sometimes in the value department, or clean department. So if you're looking for gradable cards, it may be more difficult at that point to try and get gradable cards out of Celebrations. That, and the problem is that the Gold Star Umbreon is going to do well just because there is no real compromise to it. There's not a card that's older that's going to restrict its gains. So there's definitely an opportunity there for it to do well futuristically just because of that fact. So yes, there is some opportunity there in that Gold Star Umbreon. There is no hollow version before it. It is unique. It does have the gaudy freaking Pikachu head on it, but it is what it is. It's definitely not a bad card and definitely something you should be sought after. All right, so we got an order coming in, and we are ripping all of it tonight. There we go. So Height is coming in. He's going to be doing a order here. We got a Mega Latias. We got 10 of the Destin's Rivals packs and 10 of the Mega Phantasmal Flames. Where'd I put it? Oh, I put it in my pocket. No wonder why I can't find it. Put it in my pocket. Thank you so much, Heidius, for doing that as well. Greatly appreciated. Do you want the jumbo card for the Mega Latias box? I just asked because that thing's a pain in the butt send sometimes. But if you want it, I get it out. There we go. We're going to put you on the list. You're on the list, man. You on the list. All right. Sounds good. Yeah, because if you don't do that, it's a little bit easier ship. Come on, Jacob. Jacob's going to be opening up for you. Heidius. So we got the Mega Latias box. So I'm going to do this. I'm just going to open the side of it right here. I'm going to open this. He's going to slide it out onto the screen, and then we'll pull it apart. Maybe I'll open it. They glued this one really good. Oh, finally got rid of those. Wow, this one's glued. There we go. All right. Here you go, Jacob. Of course, our little... There you go. Get rid of him. We don't want him. Boom! Out the door. Get on out of here. So yeah, if you do get the Mega Latias box, though, if you do want them, they do have these. I don't have any. I don't know why they did it. It's cool. It's different, but it really is kind of pointless. Can you even grade that card? I'm just curious if you could even grade that card. I will sleeve that one. So you do get the Mega Latias promo card as well. Very nice. This is actually really good. Nice and centered. A couple of these that we got were pretty bad. This one's actually pretty good. There you go. All right, let's get into it. While he's doing that, I'm going to get the other packs all ready to go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. We'll give you a good selection here. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Psychic Energy. Ooh, you were supposed to guess the energy. Oh, hide us on the next one. Make sure you do guess the energy. You get one of those per night for a chance at Sword and Shield because you are a member of Northwoods TCG. So make sure you do, throw an energy into the chat for the next pack. Come on, Score Bunny. There we go. We got a Mega Lucario. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Can you imagine? He's going electric. So the next pack in, he's got electric. Jacob, make sure to keep that hidden until the very end. So only pull the code card off this time. And let's go. Here we go. Just flipper. What do we got? We got for coming up. We're going to find out the energy. Like I said, we give away for our members every time they order during our stream. They get a chance at getting a free pack of Sword and Shield once a night. Once a night, you get to guess the energy. So it's a little bit of fun for you guys. Energy Recycler. Here we go. Growlithe. Staryu. Go one more now. Wait. And Fire. So we got Fire on that. Like I said, it's just a fun little thing we can do to see. Have some fun for our members. Welcome on in, everybody. Thank you guys for stopping in. And now you can show the energies right away. Just the one guess the energy. Here we go. Coming around. Let's see. Going back to Mega. Going back to Mega. Can we see it? Come on. There's the electric energy. Little short. Little late, but better late than never sometimes. All right, Nesleaf. Dude, I'm going to have to move that for you. I'm going to figure out a different microphone positioning. It's like butted right up against it. Got a reverse, and a Lunatone on that one. All right, we got a little bit of last pack magic on the Destin's Rivals. You should have seen the one nerdy kid at the time back in my 5th grade class. Was way ahead of our time for the cards. We were still on the Kanto, and he already had Jeez. Well, I have one friend, my brother's, he's actually my brother's age, but he's one of my friends, and my brother's friends. And he actually sleeved and bindered all of his first edition, like first gen, second gen cards. And he's got a Charizard. I can tell, I'm 99% sure that if he would have sent that 2 years ago, it would have absolutely been a PSA 10. No question. Here we go. First reverse. Going in. Squawk Billy on a second reverse. And there we go. We got a little bit of a Crobat on that one as well. So we got a little Crobat action, but that's okay. We're still early on. We got plenty of time here. So we are going... Which one do you want to do next, Titus? Do you want to do Phantasmal Flames, or do you want to do Destin's Rivals? I'll let you be the dealer's choice. We got 10 of each, so we'll let you choose the direction you want to go. So we got 10 of each as we're kind of just chilling here. So Destin. We're going Destin. So he chose Destin's Rivals next. So we got 10 packs of Destin's Rivals sitting there for you right up front. Let's go. Let's find a Mewtwo. Let's do it. Let's find a Mewtwo. Let's do this. Come on, baby. Big money, big money. No whammies. You gonna get the cardboard off first?
Mm-hmm.
He's not as quick as I am with that since trying to, or the sleeves. Yeah. I always question whether or not I should rip them all out, but I hate loose packs. That's my biggest problem is I hate doing loose packs because I'm always afraid people are gonna assume if you have a bad opening or something like that, someone's gonna assume that you weighed them out. And at least if they're in sealed product, I always feel more comfortable buying them. I don't know if you could weigh these out or not. I've never really even thought about it, but on single packs like Prizzy, I've had people contact me, you know, trying to sell Prismatic Evolutions packs, and I will not buy loose packs of Prismatic. And honestly, I went to Nostalgianomics Live and watched his. Perfect example why. I don't think that they hit anything more than an EX out of Prizzy the whole night. Out of all the ones they opened. It's like N151. It's like they're weighable. Why would you buy loose packs of that? If it's not in products, I just can't bring myself to do it. I smell winter chicken dinner. Here we go. Well, let's find out. Blitzkrieg. First pack into Destin's Rivals. Hit the big dog right off the bat. Cynthia's Garchomp, maybe even. Let's do it. I'm canceling it. Yeah. Just a regular hollow on that one. Smoothie Bee, welcome on in. Thank you so much for joining. Glad to have you in here tonight. Again, thank you so much, everybody, for joining in. Check it out, northwoodscg.com. 10% off automatically on your orders. You don't have to do anything. Just pick your cards, go to the checkout. The checkout will automatically apply to 10% off for you, just so you guys know. So if you guys are looking at stuff, we do have Prismatic Evolutions tins, mini tins still locked down below. We have Check Lane Blisters, Destin's Rivals, Phantasmal Flames, Journey Together. We also have OP14. So there we go. We got a little bit of Moltres action. Got a little fire coming with a Moltres. But yeah, we do have one piece, the OP14 and sleeve blisters as well. So check that out as well in the shop. Dragon Ball Z, we have Maga Booster 2 still available. We have tons of Phantasmal Flames check lane blisters and still Mega Evolutions check lane blisters as well. What I call check lane blisters, just for anybody out there, that's these. These are what I call check lane blisters, where they come with the pack and the promo in them automatically. So just so you guys know, that's kind of what we have available right now. We also have I gotta go check and see. I thought I said it was out of Phantasmal Flames ETBs, but I do have at least 2 of them available yet. So I'm gonna have to go check the inventory. There we go. We got a Rabska. So yeah, I think I gotta go change the inventory. I'll go do that quick. We do have the of course a couple of these left as well. So I do have 2 left. I think my inventory says 0, so let me go change that real quick while I'm sitting here. PopCon here in Hawaii was crazy. Lots of virtual pack companies and GameStop buyers buying slabs at 85 to 90%. I sold all my slabs. Wow, very nice. Well, at least you sold out of your slabs. That's not a bad deal at all. So yeah, very nice when you can sell out your slabs and take care of that kind of work. There we go. We got a Blaziken. It's all part of their plan. It is. It's not GameStop's plan. It's Nat Turner's plan. Let's be 100% real. They like to say GameStop's plan. It's not GameStop's plan. It's definitely Nat Turner's plan, and his plan is plain and simply he's trying to create an interface to encompass all parts of TCGs, not just Pokemon, all TCGs. So you're gonna watch. You're gonna see now that One Piece is getting heavier. You're gonna see GameStop really pushing One Piece, and they're gonna do something for One Piece. Nat Turner just wants to make sure that he's that any company he's involved with becomes the throughput for all the parts of TCG. Collectors, I mean, flat out, the name of it is actually exactly what he's trying to do. So let's go, Pichu, Articuno. Come on, Destin's Rivals. We want to see something in that second spot, that second rare spot, please. Oh, Phantasmal Flames, where are you? Just looking it up real quick. I want to get that updated because I do have, like I said, there's 2 ETBs that are still available. I did see that the inventory was out, so I am getting them loaded up as well. I do apologize. I just kind of realized that. So there are 2 more here in the shop. So just trying to make sure we keep everything up to date and get you guys all the products you're looking for. There we go. We got a Oho EX. Very nice, very nice. Come on, Jacob, get a little bit higher than that. Let's go. Did they say anything about the government going to investigate? I haven't heard anything on it yet. I know that there was some questioning on that, whether or not they would. I think they're going to have a hard time trying to investigate that just because of the way that Nat Turner runs things. He's technically not the CEO of the board, so I don't know how they would twist it around to him. That's just my big thing on that is I get it. I would love to go, find a way to kind of break that up a little bit. But, the grading side, they could try and do things on that. But I haven't heard anything on them actually moving forward with it. It was just CGC, I think, was trying to file something to try and get something going, but I don't think that they did. I don't think they're going to. I think it's going to be very difficult to do that. Here we go. Oh, come on. Got 2 more packs of Destin's Rivals. Come on, Destin. And just so you see it, I'm going to save time. I've got these back here. I'm going to open them up back here. And you're going to see me put them right on the corner of the table for the next one. So that's going to be Phantasmal Flames. Just keeping it in front of you. Keeping it real. Keeping it in front. Let's go. Big money. Saved it for the last one. Focus. Nice job, Jacob. Nice job catching that. Oh, gosh. That reverse slot on Destin's just does not want to cooperate tonight. Last pack. Last pack of Destin's. So I'm just helping him get ahead so we can keep her moving. Last pack magic on Destin's Rivals. Cynthia's Garchomp. I'm going to put in my call tonight. Right here. Probably going to be a miss, but we're going to use it right here. Ah, that's not it. That's not what I'm looking for. You failed me. You let me down. You let me down, Timmy. We got to do better. We got to get better numbers than this. Phantasmal Flame is going to do it for us. Let's go, Phantasmal. Make it up with a Charizard EX right now, SIR. All right, you're all loaded up and ready to rock and roll. Boom. Keep them fingers going. We're going to get some dexterity and some muscle on them things.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty soon he's going to have them big old bear mitts like I have from working all the time. Blue-collared worker. You make the cards look itty-bitty. Right out there. Let it focus. Focus, focus. Gotta wait, focus. Gotta give it 1 second when you start up. That way it focuses good. He did get 2 birds. Oh, there we go. Right off the bat. First one in. These ones. If they go in a sleeve, you put those ones because they're tighter. And a sleeve. All right. So put that up on the screen. Oh. Hold it up. We gotta give it some fire. We gotta burn the bug with some fire. There we go. Little fire on the bug. Little heat on the bug. There we go. We're helping the bugs. Okay. We gotta. I'll get this one labeled. Go ahead and keep going. Keep it rolling, man. Keep it rolling. We'll get you trained. We'll get him going. He'll do his homeschooling, and then he'll be out here doing his live right afterwards. That way we can. Do his homeschooling, come straight down, go to work. Start making money, man. See if Pokemon likes me, or YouTube likes me for that. Would that be considered child labor? If it's your own kid, is it child labor? So the weird thing is YouTube isn't as picky about it, but TikTok is very picky about it, because if he's under 18 and he's on screen and I can't prove that he's over 18, they would actually like dock me and ban my account or for my live stream if I did that. Here, YouTube's a little bit more lenient. I mean, if I'm out of the stream with him on there, yeah, it would be bad news. But not so much on YouTube. It's a little bit more lenient on that part. So, which is good. He's not selling. I am. I'm soliciting people. Wait till he's old enough to experience America. That movie is going to be an absolute classic by that point. You're going to have to go, like, find an old VHS player to go watch it. Come on, big money. That's a mulch race. Man, sadly, that movie's getting old. That movie is now going to be 27 years old this year. Can you believe that? 27 years ago, American Pie came out. Feels like yesterday. And mulch race again. Come on, we want to see something better than the Nimble. Boy, it makes you feel old. American Beauty and American Pie came out 1999. I know it's because my senior year in grade school. Or 8th grade year, grade school, senior year in grade school. You're getting out of grade school, middle school. Blow torch, Suicune. Oh, they do not make them like they used to. I always kind of laugh about it because it's like, here, I can fix that. I'll fix that. You keep going. Keep going, boy. Make some money. I gotta go whip sound. Go! So, classics are classics. We gotta love them. I mean, American Pie, very much a classic. Kind of like Grease. I mean, it's kind of like a lot of the older movies, too. You just, Blazing Saddles, you just gotta watch it over and over and over again. Super Troopers, man. Littering genocide. Come on! Heat them suckers up. Let's go. We'll put some fire on this thing. Let's warm this thing up. Spaceballs 2 is coming out, though, so if you're a Mel Brooks fan, he is 93 years old, and the man is still going to go make a movie for us. Crazy. 93 years old, and he's making Spaceballs 2. May the Schwartz be with you. Still, hey, man. Not warming up. Rub that pack. Rub that pack. Come on. Heat that thing up. Who knew? You're okay. Just the energy. It's fine. Drop the energy. You didn't drop the SIR. We're okay. Charmander. Give her 1 second. Give her 1 second. Here we go, slow play it. We're coming on in. Sandile. Lamb guys. Dacian. We gotta really slow play this one. Let's go. What's going on, Pax? Wake up. Come on with the last pack magic. Here we go. Got some leaf energy, go nice and slow. Let's make sure we slow burn this one, heat up the back. Let's see it. Let's see an SIR. Let's do it. Last pack magic. Let's give an SIR out there. Wonders patch. Ludicolo. Wonders patch. And Toxtricity. So, let's do this. Just because Titus, he's been a member for me for a long time. Let's go ahead and do him a solid. Throw them 2 in there as well. You already bought a lot of packs. We're going to throw in some extra bonuses for you as well. We're going to throw in that Charizard EX and, of course, the Sacred Charm as well. So thank you so much, Titus, for joining us. And congratulations on selling out. That's a fantastic time when you can do that at the Collecticons and stuff. So, very nice. We'll throw in a couple bonuses on there for you as well. This. And I believe possibly the queue's open. Let's see any more orders. Double check. Nope. We're all good. I get these all packaged up. What do we got? Blitzkrieg. Blitzkrieg says, I'm planning on buying some old classics like National Lampoon. Oh, wow. That'd be a good one, too. I could go for some National Lampoon. Well, National Lampoon Christmas Vacation. The old school stuff. Yeah, I have not actually watched any of those in a really long time. Porky's, I mean, come on. The classics, right? Can you explain to me why you got banned from YouTube? Well, we started talking about classic movies and it took a really wrong turn somewhere. And we really couldn't recover from it. Welcome on in, everybody. Thank you guys for joining. Jacob's sitting here joining us right now. Got about 15 more minutes with him, so thank you for the support, Hitus, as well. So we threw in some extras. I'm going to jump into Jacob again. You can go smash. Oh, my goodness. Pikachu. You killed him. Look at him. His eyeballs are, like, bulging out. Christmas Pikachu is in rough shape. Come back. There we go. He followed me. He came with me. Caddyshack. Oh, that's a classic, too. Which one? Number 1 or 2? Caddyshack 1 or 2? Yeah, the one with Bill Murray all day long. Number 2 or number 1 is definitely the best. Come on in, everybody. We do have One Piece Lorcana available, along with a ton of different Pokemon products still available. We just added in the Phantasmal Flames Elite Trainer Box as well back into the shop. We have 2 of those left in the shop. We have Twilight Masquerade and Surging Sparks ETBs, both available as well, along with Prismatic Evolutions mini tins down below. Tons of the Check Lane blisters, and when I say Check Lane blisters, I know some people call them single pack blisters. They are these. So these are going to be Check Lane blisters. There's a whole slew of different ones, everything from Temporal Forces, Stellar Crown, Destin's Rivals, Mega Evolutions, Phantasmal Flames, and Paradox Rift, all in these ones as well. So they are available in the shop also. One was the one that got me hooked. One is, like I said, one is probably the best. It's Bill Murray. Come on. Bill Murray in it just absolutely sells it. So you can't go wrong with that in any way, shape, or form. If you're new here, guys, make sure you hit the subscribe button as well. Greatly appreciated. Revenge of the Nerds. That's another classic one right there for sure. No, there's a lot of classic ones out there for sure that are just freaking hilarious. So, but you know what? We're missing Roy. Where's Roy tonight? Roy's missing. Battleborn's missing. Where are they, man? Like you said earlier, where are all the white women at? All right. Make sure it's on live. Welcome on in, guys. Thank you guys so much for joining us. Once again, it's greatly appreciated to have you in here tonight. Hopefully you guys have had a fantastic weekend, as some of us are going back into a work week, including myself. So, not that I really have a work week. I pretty much work every day, right, Jacob? So, yeah, I pretty much work every day, but that's besides the point. Yeah, well, few hours both sides. So, welcome on in, everybody. Thank you guys for joining. Once again, queue's open. We do have 2 of the hits up there. Hopefully, trying to find something a little bit better here tonight. Jacob is here. Like I said, he'll be in the stream here until about 10 o'clock, and then after that, you'll be just stuck with me. So if you want someone else to open packs for you, that's your opportunity. Jump on in. Get on in now. We got Destin's Rivals, Journey Together, and Phantasmal Flames all in the sleeve blisters. We have One Piece. The Azra Seas 7 is available in the shop as well right now. We have that active during the live. After this live, I will probably just leave it up and going. I'm probably not going to shut it off again. We'll see how fast, if that sells out or what happens with it, because I shut it down because it was selling quick. I wanted to make sure we kept some for Battleborn because I know that he wanted it, but I haven't seen for the last 2 lives. So with him not being here, I'm not going to sit there and keep holding it back. Roy's probably chefing it up or he's doing Rhino stream. Is Rhino up live right now? I didn't even look. Rhino's usually Saturday nights. I don't know if he's on tonight or not. Let me see. Currently in the live department. Actually, there's not very many lives going right now. Surprisingly. So Rhino is not live right now, but he might be somewhere else. Ooh, look, I'm a YouTube featured, but I'm not getting any views. Go YouTube. So, yeah, once again, queue's open, guys. 10% off automatically at the checkout. You don't have to do anything to get that. All you got to do is check out, and it'll automatically show up on any of the orders. So any products, anything that's in there right now. One Piece, Magic, Gundam. We have Lorcana, both Fabled, Reign of Jafar, and the new ones, Whispers in the Well. Any of the Checklane blisters, even anything, everything. The whole site is 10% off right now. So if you guys want to take advantage of it, please do. Get your packs now while you're available. We got new set coming, very limited quantity coming on the new set coming out here next week. Is it next week already? New set is Ascended Heroes. Ascended Heroes will be releasing here on the 26th, I believe. No pre-release. Sorry, dude. I know I kind of wanted one too, but no pre-release. So if you are looking for a pre-release on the set, there will not be one. It is a specialty set, so specialty sets don't have pre-release. Only main set releases do. So being a specialty, it will not have any. Will not have that. Let's see. I want to go in here and check something here. What was I gonna check? You said that, and I lost track of what I was gonna check. Ascended Heroes must be the 23rd, so it'll be next Friday, or this upcoming Friday. Ascended Heroes will be released. So we'll see what we get. We should be getting announcements or information on what we're getting for that here this week. So hopefully we're getting something out of that. It'd be nice to see. Welcome on in, everybody. Just shut right off. It's like someone turned off the faucet. Check out the shop, northwoodsTCG.com. Oh, let me see. He put it up, but I don't think I pinned it. There we go. So the shop is pinned at the top of the stream as well. So jump on in. It is the pinned comment in the stream. NorthwoodsTCG. That'll take you right to the homepage. I'm already planning it. You're already planning for not getting anything for Ascended Heroes? Good, because I am too. I know my allocations. I know everybody, or a lot of people's allocations, and nobody's happy about it. Nobody's happy. I can tell you that right now. I'm gonna try to sneak by a few stores at opening. Yeah, I mean that's gonna be your best luck. So I kind of talked to the MJ Holding rep the one day. She told me that they don't have anything scheduled for the first week of release. Just so you guys are aware, you may not be seeing anything at Walmart. Excel might be different, so Target and Best Buy might be different, but Walmart, anybody that has MJ Holding as their carrier may not get any product. It may be regional, but I was told that our Walmarts will not be getting anything. She looked at her schedule, and they don't have anything scheduled for release there. So, yeah, it's probably not going to be great for finding it the first week, but she said they should be getting it the second week. So, we'll see. It's going to be really interesting. Crazy times. The amount of product that they are actually releasing is very, very low, which sucks. I mean, once again, we are sitting here supposedly coming out of this boom and a crash, blah, 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 all the things. But yet, once again, we don't have any product. We're still not getting any product, and we need to get product in order to see this numbers continue to stay down. That's the key, is just trying to keep these numbers down at this point. And I don't know how you're going to do it if we don't get product. Once again, you don't get product, you can't keep numbers down. All right. Welcome on in, everybody. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe, hit that notify. Last but not least, make sure you check out the shop. It's right down below. Should be right below in the chat down below. There should be a pinned comment that will take you north to redstcg.com. Automatically 10% off discount for anybody who purchases during the live. Gotta send in Jacob with his baseball helmet, bat, and catcher's pens. There you go. Have him go fend his way through. Just go in swinging, man. Just go in swinging. Hey, Purple, how you doing? Welcome on into the stream. How are you doing this evening? Just doing a little math here, which is, math is mathin', right? Trying to figure out, I had someone text me trying to find out what their project's going to cost here, so I'm trying to get that set up. Quick maths. Quick esties. We're doing a quick esty right here. Just a quick little estimate. Nothing crazy. Nothing to see here. Let's see. So yeah, I'm just trying to figure out some pricing on this real quick because I got a customer that's asking me what it cost. We're going to see. We're going to find out for them. We're going to tell them, probably make them cry a little bit, but that's okay. Once again, Northwood CCG is open. Link is at the top of the stream right there and pinned to the comment. So if you want to jump in, check out what we got. 10% off automatically at checkout. Queue is open, so we got immediate openings right now. So let's see if we can fill that in a little bit. Be greatly appreciated. Get things rocking and rolling. See if we can get Jacob one more opening here, guys. He's opening Pokemon packs, so anybody opens up Pokemon packs, Jacob will do one more opening for us. Hopefully get one more in before the end of the night. 1+1, you broke it. Oh my gosh. I am so tired of that, listening. Kyra is driving me absolutely crazy when it comes down to Pokemon investment. It's like you keep wrapping Pokemon investors into Pokemon scalpers, and it's like, no, we are completely different animals. We are completely different. That's actually the video I'm doing that's coming out. I always hate her, oh, you Pokemon investors are broke as fuck. It's like, how do you figure? I've made more money this year than you in my investment side. If I were to actually go and liquidate that stuff, I've made more money in there than probably you're going to make at your job in 3 years, just in my investment side of the Pokemon TCG. If I were to liquidate that, it would be more income than you're probably going to make in 3 to 4 years of you working at your job. But yet I'm broke as fuck. Good luck with that, Kira. Kyra, whatever her name is, Kira, Strawberry, whatever, Strawberry Pokemon or whatever she goes by. Forgot about him. He's been packed in that egg the whole time. Well, we'll do that next month. We'll give away that beast. I forgot all about it. I did that and then everything. Oh, make sure it's on the right. I did that and then everything went to crap in TikTok, so it's been sitting there ever since. So forgot all about it. But yeah, I just laugh about it. I was thinking about doing a video against it, like her and Opossum Bub now has this big like run or chase against investors, putting investors and scalpers in the same category, and it's like we're not the same, bro. We are not the same. I am not trying to do quick flip stuff. I am not going to the store hoping to make double money on or 3 times X MSRP on these products. I changed my deck a little after losing to Yamega R1 yesterday. Ooh. Yamega gotcha, huh? I've heard a couple people playing that Yamega deck. I haven't looked at it even yet, but the guy was telling us that he was running a Yamega deck a few weeks ago, or was building a Yamega deck a few weeks ago. So, kind of curious how it played. Apparently, it must not have done too bad. Anyways, welcome on in, everybody. Thank you guys for joining. Greatly appreciate it. Hit that like and subscribe button if you're new here. Since I was playing the Zoroark. So the Zoroark's got a hole with the Omega, huh? It's interesting. What hole did they exploit on that one, if you don't mind me asking? Just kind of curious. Because you had the Zoroark deck. Oh, here it is. Yeah, Gamega is I don't know what hole it exploits, but I do know on the dark Pokemon somehow it exploits the hole on them, and I don't know what it is. That's why I was kind of curious to know what the hole actually was in it. I suppose because it's a grass type. Because it's a grass type, it probably does 2x damage to Zoroark if it gets up. So that's probably the advantage. It does 2x damage to dark type. And I'm trying to think. There's only a 2 evolution to get there, so it's the same as the Zoroark deck. So the evolution to the EX is fairly quick as well, because you'll just jump right from the Yanma to the Yanmega. So yeah, I'm kind of curious what Purple has to say about that one, because he plays quite a bit. So kind of curious to hear what he has to say. What was the hole on that one? Probably just a 2x on the grass type 2x on that one's probably your bigger issue. Wellspring Mask kept me at bay. I think that's what's kind of happening in that Zoroark deck. Okay. That's what I was wondering. I figured it was a 2x weakness because Yamega is a grass type. So I kind of figured the 2x weakness on that one would be your issue. Once again, that's just me guessing without actually looking at the layout of that one. But when you're dealing with a 2x against yourself, that's why the Charizard deck actually did really, really well for a long time, was because the Terraslize, where it changes from a fire type to a dark type, made it so that it was a little bit more difficult to defend against, because there weren't any really, because if you were a grass type, when you first played the Charizard deck, the lower, like the Charmeleon and the Charmander and all that, would actually destroy you or destroy your pet cards, because they were getting 2x. But then when you did build up, it would switch to a dark type. So any other deck, it would switch to a dark type. So if you were running a water deck, like a Chinpao deck or anything like that, it would switch into a dark type, which then got rid of the weakness. So yeah, it was I remember that was the one benefit, especially at the beginning of Scarlet and Violet, to the Charizard deck when I was using it, is someone come out with a Chinpao deck at the time and you would switch to a dark. Well, now it's not doing 2x damage to it anymore. But yet if someone came in with a grass type, the fire type would absolutely decimate the grass type on the bench. So now what set? I was taking my bench. Oh, so you were taking bench. Okay. Well, Jacob, it's time for you to head out. Good night, dude. Love you. Sweet dreams. Hope you had fun.
I
did. Good. Like my rush man. Okay. So, yeah, I was just kind of curious, right now, so typically by now, there would be a standout deck. And so far, there really is no real deck that absolutely stands out. Like, it's winning several weeks in a row. Oh, very nice. So you got that Rotom and that Fire Breather. Very nice. So I was just kind of looking, the Charizard Noctowl comes up quite a bit still, but the problem is that I was thinking about just updating my deck to that, but the whole Charizard end of that's going to die here. So I don't think it's really even worth doing that at this point. So kind of waiting to see what we have for rotation. So it wouldn't take much. I mean, I would just have to I have pretty much everything for the deck in my storage, so I could literally build this. It wouldn't be hard. I've got it all. I mean, I've already got a Charizard deck, so I would just have to go in and do a modified Charizard deck and put in the Hoot Hoot and the Noctowl, because and of course it's got Pidgey and Pidgeot. So you get to call the family. You get the same thing I've got. So I've got the Mew. So I've got 2 of the Mews. I don't run the Obsidian Flames one, but no big deal there. Not a big change. I just like to call the family option on the other one. I'm looking at all the ones, so Noctowl Charizard 1. That's one. So Korean, or Korean, so it's still the Charizard Noctowl is going to be that one. Japan. What do we do in Japan? Charizard Noctowl was in the top 5. That was the Gardevoir Jellicent deck. That's what Jacob runs. So, like I said, it's just all over the place. Wait until rotation. A couple weeks after rotation, we'll start seeing what decks are going to be the primary on those ones. So again, okay, let's get that. Yeah. Once again, guys, thank you everybody for joining. I'm just doing some quick math for someone here. But the queue is open currently, so if you guys want to jump in, one thing I was going to do too, I looked it up, and if I don't care if I'm not monetized, I can do this as well. Let's see. Used to be logged in. Let's see if it logs in. Welcome on in. My friend runs the Abyssal box, specifically the list. Yeah, wonder why. I'm more of a rock guy personally. Yeah, I like seeing what deck I'm going to be building off of. I want to wait until after rotation, just because I'm going to continue to use my Dragapult deck. It still works fairly well. I got to be careful. You know, a Gardevoir deck kind of is a pain in the butt for it. But if I'm good on the draw points on it, I can actually do fairly well on that one. It holds its own. It's definitely got its risks. You know, I see it's kind of been dropping down. A Dragapult Dusknoir deck has been one that I've used for a long time. I've done really good on our local leagues for that. I'm not necessarily trying to like win worlds with it, so it's not like it's a big deal if I run the Dragapult. If I run my Dragapult deck a little bit longer, Dusknoir deck, it always isn't usually in the top 10, fairly good. Pult can easily survive rotation though, from what I know. Yeah, I think the only card that I think is gonna get knocked out is gonna be the Hyalucha. And I think there's a Nest Ball in it. Nest Ball. I'm gonna lose Nest Ball too. So realistically, my Dragapult deck's gonna sail right through rotation. I mean, Hyalucha is not a big deal. So, because you got that flying entry, so that's one of the benefits of the Hyalucha card. But yeah, otherwise, I think everything else is staying in it. Blood Moon Ursaluna. Mine's modified, so I don't have the Blood Moon Ursaluna. I'm trying to remember what one. Mine's modified. I don't have the Blood Moon Ursaluna in it. I do know that. I pulled it and I put a different card in that spot. Something a little bit more functional, in my opinion. And yeah, I just put in Liz's Determinations into it, so I changed that as well. So I've updated it, but I'm not. I've updated it to current, but I've been staying. I've been staying with that deck. I'm comfortable with it. I finally got the rhythm down of it. That's kind of a rhythm deck, and it's nice. Once you get that rhythm to it, it works really, really well. So, yeah, Dragapult deck should survive. The Charizard decks are going to be gone. So, we're going to lose the Charizard decks unless people do. I've been looking at a Mega Charizard deck, and I've been trying different configurations on that currently. So, that might be a deck I might just try and see how it does. I'm not a fan of, because you got to have the Arcorial. And you have to have one other one, the Blowtorch, too, to get the cards out. Blowtorch? Not Blowtorch. Dang it, what's the name of it? Fire Breather? One of them pulls all the energies out of your discard, so I'm trying to remember what card it is. I've got them all. I just need to... I got to pull some trainers and stuff together in order to complete the build on it. So it's on my to-do list. Wanted to try it. Yeah, Arvin's getting that. Okay. Let's see. Let me see. I know I got it here somewhere. I've got it in the commons. So. There's one other one here that I wanted to get. Pulling the cards out that I was going to build it around here. And don't want that, don't want that. Trying to find it. Where is there? One more card here that I was going to throw into there that I thought would be a good. Corial. Yeah, not Moltres. Got a bunch of those now. I don't see it. Must be in my other pile. I got a couple build piles that I've been working on here, so I'm not really. See, this is what we'd be doing. So I was looking at a Charizard. So the Inferno X, because you discard any amount of fire energies from among your Pokemon. So you can discard them from any. And this attack does 90 damage for each card you discard in this way. So it says among your Pokemon. That's the key word on that one. Because you should be able to do it for pull them off your bench from what we were talking about. Because it doesn't say this Pokemon. It says among your Pokemon. So that means you can pull the ones off your benches too. So you could build up a couple Charizards or do things in the background. The other thing is too is that as often as you like during your turn, if you have any Fire Mega Evolution Pokemon EXs in play, you may use this ability to attach a basic fire energy from your hand to one of your bench Pokemon as many times as you like. Among, yes, Among. So that's where this card comes into hand, is that there's a Blowtorch. That's the other one I was looking for, and I don't see it. I thought I had it here. But I can't find it, of course. Maybe we just pulled it. Let me look. Because you get them in your discard. The nice thing is about the deck is that if you play it right, if you can get the cards back in your hand, let me see if I can find it. Because it's a common trainer. It's not too bad. But you put 4 of them in your deck, and basically what you would be able to do is, my thought is you can almost do like a complete rotation. So Fire Breather. So you can do Fire Breather as a trainer. And I gotta find it. Blowtorch. Nope, that's not the one. So basically you can go here. There's another card too. But anyways, basic. But I also think Embor does Orcorial's job, but better, except it's a stage 2. That's the thing. That's the one thing I don't like about the Embor is it has more of a fight to it, or a little bit quicker build up to its attack, but it's a 2-stage. So then you got to take up the space with the 2-stage. So basically, you can sit here and use this Fire Breather. So if you get your Fire Breather trainers, you're going to want to pull these ones. And you can search your deck up to 7 fire energies and reveal them and put them into your hand. There, you can get them out of your deck into your hand, which is a start. And then the Orcorial, you can sit there and put as many as you need onto your Pokemon on the bench. So basically, you can use this to get them out of your deck. So basically, you're going to want to focus on building your Pokemon rather than getting energies, and then get this trainer card. Push that trainer card, get them into your hand, so you can pull 7 of them, and then push the Orcorial down on the bench, and you can put them on any of the fire Pokemon, and then basically fuel your Charizard off the bench. So that's my thought process on that. I'm going to try that out, I think, when my Charizard deck goes out, because some of the cards in my Charizard deck are going to roll right into that as well. So it's going to be kind of I think it'll work. I think it'll actually do fairly good. At least that's my thought process. Let me know if it's my thought process is screwed on that. But the one thing I need to find is, and I was going to look because I thought that there was a card that you could pull energies from the discard as well. And that was my other thought, is that you could, if there was a discard one that I was going to look at, Is it this one? Ignition? No, it's not ignition. I think using like a 201 can work with Embor, since you have a stage 2 already. You might be using rare candies. Yeah. Because Embor is, because you could skip the one stage. I mean, I think that would work. Yeah, and that would be an option too. Just put in a Tepig and an Embor, and then put some rare candies in there. Because you're going to use rare candies for the Charizard too. So I have 4 rare candies I'm going to have inside of there. So it would be a backup in case something happened. You could always kick it out and go that route. It's definitely an option. Welcome on in, everybody. Everybody got bored because we're talking Pokemon decks now, and that loses interest pretty quick. I like it. I like talking decks and trying to strategize on that, because there again, if you can look ahead and try and use some of the stuff. So even out of the Charizard deck, you could peel some of the stuff out of there, like Lily's Ambition and things like that. I mean, out of the backside right now, the Dawn's going to stay. That would be good. The Iono, you can keep that. Or Iono's going away. I don't know. There is no Iono anymore. Boss's Orders. There's probably a new Boss's Orders. Blair can stay. Buddy Puffin, you're going to keep. Rare Candies, 4 of those. Nest Balls. We're going to lose the 4 Nest Balls, so I'll have to update that. Ultra Balls are there. Super Rod. What I could use is a Superior Rod. That's what it is. Have that one? That was the other one I think I might have been saving. But welcome on in, everybody. Queue's open. We're just kind of talking Pokemon right now. But if anybody wants to jump into the queue, get things going, definitely do so. Have some fun. Let's see if we can find something good for you here this evening. Let's see. Because this is one A-Spec card you can put in there too if you want to do an A-Spec. If you want to OP your Charizard, you put the Hero's Cape on it. What is there? Superior. Is there going to be a Superior Rod? Yeah. No, they needed to go. I knew there'd be a new Boss's Orders. They're not getting rid of Boss's Orders anytime soon. That's been around forever. Superior Rod. That's what I'm thinking about. Is there one of those run? Been a while. I don't think there's a Superior Rod anymore, because I know some people. That's Super Rod. What's the other one? What's the other one? One other one I'm thinking about. What's the one I'm thinking about? There's like the one you can pull. It's an ace. No, it's not. It's a. Is this the one? Here it is. Max Rod. That's the one I was thinking about. So you could either do this, or you could throw in the Max Rod. And the reason I would throw in the Max Rod is, unless they gave you a. Sounds good, Blitzkrieg. Yeah, we're just kind of talking Pokemon right now. If anybody wants to jump in, though, we do have an open queue, immediate opening right now. Yeah, Max Rod is what I was thinking about putting in, because then you could pull 5, any combination of 5 basic Pokemon or energies from your discard. So then you can get that energy or back. Selling Mew. How's it going, Trainer Boy Bob? How you doing this evening? Welcome on in. I am not currently selling the Mew. I'm just using it as display. No, I'm just using it as display right now. It's fun to put them out there. I was thinking about throwing or kind of switching them up a little bit. It's a display piece right now. Maybe someday I'll think about selling it, but right now, not really into selling it currently. Come back, Finn. All right. We actually pulled two, and we had two sequential PSA 10s on that. Jacob pulled one. I pulled one. We sent them both in the grade, and we both actually got 10s on them, and they were sequential. We sold one of them when they were about 900 or 950 is what we got for it, so I think it was almost $1,000 at the time. Basically, I paid for the grading, and he wanted to buy a four-wheeler, so he went and bought a four-wheeler with his Mew Bubble Mew money. Bubble Mew four-wheeler now, that's what we called it. His uncle was like, really? You could sell a Pokemon card and buy a four-wheeler? Yes, you can. Plus 180. Just doing, I got one quick math problem I gotta have here. 7820 on that one. So welcome on in, everybody. Thank you guys for joining. Glad to have you in here. Once again, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button if you're new here, and also make sure you guys jump into the queue. We do have a open queue right now, 10% off automatically if you go in and purchase. I hope Ascended Heroes will do what Journey Together didn't give me, that SIR ends Zoark. There's a chance. If you can find Ascended Heroes, that's going to be the harder part, I think. Finding Ascended Heroes, I think, is going to be the harder problem that you're going to run into, just because of the fact that nobody's going to have it right away. I'm really hoping we get some. I mean, that's just it. I mean, that my hope is that they actually ship it. So I will know Monday if I'm going to even get my shipment. I'll get my queue and find out. No, my local shop knows I want an ETB once that releases. Yeah, that's going to be February, though. We're not going to see any ETBs until February. Even the Pokemon Center or Elite Trainer boxes will not be released until February. So, yeah, there's going to be a little bit of a lull there with that, which really sucks. It sucks that they put the stupid sticker collections first rather than the ETBs first. I don't know why they would focus on the ETB. Why focus on the sticker packs versus the ETBs? It's just kind of mind-blowing to me. Again, guys, jump on in, northwoodsccg.com. Let's see if we can liven this up a little bit. We are been kind of slow to last this weekend. I don't know what it is. Last weekend, we were just gangbuster. This weekend, very, very slow. It seems like everybody's just kind of chilling. Tax time, probably part of it too. Property taxes and things like that come out as well. So we do know that that's going to be a drain on people. There's also a Regions, so soon as Ascended Hero releases. When is that? Because you got to have 2 weeks after the release date for it to be playable. So when is that Regions? Oh, okay, becomes yeah, because on release day, it's not, you got to wait 2 weeks. It's not playable for the first 2 weeks after release, so you got to wait. You can build your deck, you can have it all prop, but you can't use it until 2 weeks later. That's always the catch before it becomes legal. Ascended Hero is going to be fun. You were thinking you were typing fast, you were thinking faster than you could type. No, I hear you. That's Ascended Heroes is going to be interesting. I'm really curious to see how that's all going to play out and how it's all going to lay out when it's all said and done. So yeah, I don't know. I'm concerned. I'm concerned about that set in general. I'm afraid that it's going to get, at some point here, it's just going to get forgotten. I think it's going to be one of them sets that people are just going to kind of move on from it, and then we're going to get Perfect Order. Perfect Order, though, sounds like it's going to be a Boss's Orders 2.0, so that might be a saving grace for it. So, possibly it may even out, or it may stay relevant then. So be kind of do you know, I guess nobody really knows on Perfect Order. I haven't had a chance to even really look into Perfect Order if any of those cards are going to be decent playability. I have no idea. Welcome on in, everybody. Once again, if anybody who purchases as well, as you can see in the back corner there, any purchases automatically go into the shop. Yeah, print line. And any purchases through the shop automatically enter you in for our monthly giveaway here. That's coming up in just a week and a half as well for the end of the month, where we're going to be giving away a 6-pack booster bundle of Searching Sparks. So we're going to be doing that for anybody that jumps in here and purchases. Just a little thank you for everybody that joins in this month. We do a little giveaway. First live of next month, we will give that away right at the beginning. It's McCargo. Just cleaning this thing out because this binder's been places, man. All right, welcome on in, everybody. I'm gonna make 2. So we're gonna try and do 2 every time. So Jacob and I try and at least go to 2 built-in battles. So we go to the one locally, and then we drive for a little bit on the other one as well. So kind of excited. I always like doing the built-in battles. I know some people just don't have interest in it, and they just want the cards. So I love it when people come into those things, and then they actually try to just buy the booster bundle on the pre-release and then leave. And both of our LGSs are very much you're staying. You're going to be staying for this. You're not getting away with You're not getting away with walking away from this deal. But it is what it is. People try to just come in, grab the boxes, and run, and they lock you down. They don't let you go. Welcome on in, everybody. Thank you, guys. Hit that like, subscribe, and notify. Once again, greatly appreciate for everybody coming and hanging out with us tonight. Make sure you guys check out the shop, northwesttcg.com. It is pinned at the top, 10% off everything in the shop automatically at checkout. So whatever price is, you're going to get 10% off. It comes up at the checkout automatically. No code necessary tonight. You get it automatically just by purchasing. But we're going to go in for last call. If it's going to be quiet this weekend, I'm not going to sit here all night and not sell anything. It seems like this weekend's just been very, very quiet. Could be just because of taxes and everything else too is coming up right now. Like I meant, an Enzoark deck. There's my current build. There's a specific supporter for a high risk, high reward to make a second built-in heroes. Okay. Let's see. I thought you said you're going to 2 built-in battles for Perfect Order. I mean, we do two of them. I mean, I'll go to 1 different LGSs, but yeah, building 2 ones too. You could kind of fun sometimes trying to modify the decks. So a lot of mine get modified. I play them once again just because they're good on Limitless TCG for someone doesn't mean they fit your rhythm. Everybody's got kind of a different rhythm, so mine are kind of changed as well a little bit. So, yeah, I mean, there's different ways to play it for sure. So, well, I'm loyal to both my shops. I mean, the one's close, but they're new. They're relatively a young shop. But I like to support the one that's closer to me because of the fact that they are closer. And I try to make sure that they get business and that I continue to and try and help them make sure that they're building. But there is a shop that's further away. They're older, and been going there for years since I started back into this, like 2019. And so I continue to give them business as well, just because I bought a lot of sealed booster boxes and cases from them back in 2021 when they were in trouble. I helped them out, and they've been very good at trying to help me out when I need it. So we got a rapport with each other, so we just continue to work together on that. So I'm loyal to both. I do give them both equal business a lot of times, but I do try and go to the pre-release to both. I know the owners of both of them, and it makes for really good conversation at them. So one's newer, one's older, and both of them are really good locations. Yeah, the one locally, there's another one that's growing locally that I've been going to a little bit as well, just checking them out. And they're getting kind of cool because they're making like a reading lounge and stuff too. So for your wives and things like that, they're putting in a little barista bar and food. They're gonna make like hot food and stuff in there for the events on the weekend, and that way they'll have like a little reading nook and stuff and book area. So if you're there playing with your kids, your wife has someplace to go, which I thought was a freaking brilliant idea. Because that's really awesome when you can get that when that happens. When you can keep your wife there, it gets lets things become stay a little bit longer. Trying to become the biggest game store in the state. That's ambitious, depending on your state. I don't know what state you're in, so it really can make a difference on that. Here, I know there's quite a few big ones down in southern Wisconsin, so. Welcome on in, guys. Last call. I see there's one person in the shop right now. 10% off automatically by jumping in there and purchasing any of the packs. We do have Destin's Rivals, Phantasmal Flames, Journey Together, all available in the shop. We also do have One Piece, so we do have the Azerin C7 in the check lane blisters as well, or sleeve blisters as well, along with a whole host of the single pack check lane blisters, as we call them, which are the booster pack, a promo, and the coin. We have a bunch of those. Yeah, my states is very much north. There's not too many states. Yeah, I'm up against the Great Lakes. I'm surrounded by lakes, man, and I'm not Michigan. So no, I'm up in Wisconsin. So southern Wisconsin definitely has some bigger places down, or bigger stores down there that would be hard to compete with anybody up north. We just don't have the population up here to support that. Let's see. Just looking. Welcome on in. Check out the shop, northwesttcg.com. Got an open queue right now. I got one of these. I got an extra one. I'm going to do one. We're going to have some fun. I'm going to have some fun. I'm going to do a Phantasmal Flames. Let's see what we can do right now on Phantasmal Flames. Maybe I can get better luck. Let's go. Let's see it. Phantasmal Flames. They just have to get a few parts of the building up to code. Code card for anybody who watches this later if you want it. And we're going to go. Yeah, like I said, ours has got ambition too. So the one closest to me has actually got a lot of ambition to get bigger, which is good. I mean, it's nice to see that, but their biggest holdup right now is they've been really slow at finishing just because of the lack of products. So they've got Southern Hobby and ACD like I do, and they have not had much luck. Bronzar, and there we go. We got a Mega Lot Bunny. Mega Lot Bunny. We got a Mega Rabbit. There we go. We got a Mega Lot Bunny. But yeah, this one, that's another deck I've wanted to look at. Spiking Hopper. At least the EX is a stage 1. Oh, I've got a bunch of Mega Rabbits. I've got the full art. I've got the SIR. I've pretty much got all the versions of this one. This attack's damage isn't affected by any effect on your opponent's active Pokemon. Which is kind of nice, because they can stick on those like spiked helmets and things like that, and you can get through them. Well, would the spike helmet hurt? Would that mean the spike helmet too? Yeah, so it shouldn't be even affected by a spike helmet. I have 3 in my binder, 2 in my deck, and 1 for trade with a dude that has the SIR. He has the SIR in a deck. Yeah, you told me about that. Some people play SIRs in deck when they get them. I don't. I usually store them and keep them, so keep them out. I kind of protect my SIRs. I'll use just about anything else, but trying to see where my SIRs. Yeah, just kind of going through cards, organizing here. All right, we're past last call, so we're probably going to call our quits here for tonight. Seems like this weekend's just a little bit on the slow side, which is all right. It happens. It happens to the best of us. So yeah, that one. I got the Mega Lot Bunny EX. And that's the SIR. And then I also, out of this set, I've gotten that one. So I've got the Sharknado. I've pulled the Dawn a couple times. I need to pull... The one I need to pull is going to be, of course, the... What is going on here? What did I do? Oh, it's back there. I still need to go through and actually pull the SIR Charizard. Still don't have that one. Someday I'll be one of the cool kids and get one. And then one of the kids is in here, I can tell you that. They're all messed up. I can always tell when my kids jump into my cards and actually go looking through them because they mess up my order every time. Like now my illustration rares are in with my alt arts, my full arts are mixed in all over the place. My SIRs are in different spots, then everything's just all crazy. Gotta love it. Gotta love it when the kids get involved. Because these two are SIRs. He seems to only have just enough lot money for his deck. I opened a booster box with no SIR. That does happen more often than you think. A lot of people think that just because it's a booster box that you're going to get an SIR, and that is not true. You are not guaranteed an SIR or an SIR from that. Sadly, you would think that you would hope there'd be one in each booster box, but oh my goodness, these kids absolutely decimated my order. So that's just a full art. That is not that. Okay. I think I finally figured out what they did. The other thing I've been buying quite a few of right now, too, are these Chinese. Let's see. That's inside. Okay. Now our order's straight. We're good now. Whew. Disaster when they get in here. They were looking for their own favorites in here. I know what they were doing. My other recent purchase right now is to try and kind of have some extra, just moving around a little bit, trying something new. They were a good price, so I bought some of these. Are these Chinese promos? So I picked up 3 of these for $4 off of TikTok. Shipped $4.38 a piece. They were shipped to my house. So it's like, you can't go wrong, because these are like, now they're like $11 to $12 right now. But yeah, TikTok had a sale, and then if I bought one, I had to pay a really high shipping price. So it was like $4, and then it was like $8 shipping for it, which would have put it right at market. But then I realized that if I bought 3 of them, I could max out the shipping and basically knock the shipping down to nothing. Or divide it out so much. Plus then I had a coupon. Well, come on in, everybody. I'm gonna give one more minute here and see if we can get anybody in the chat. Or into the shop. Open queue right now for anybody who wants to jump in. 10% off automatically, and the link is in the chat at the top, pinned, for the Northwoods TCG. So www.northwoodstcg.com will take you into the store. Taking to the main page, we have One Piece, we have Magic, we have Journey Together, we have Destin's Rivals, Phantasmal Flames, all in the sleeve blisters. We have check lane blisters of, what we got? Temporal Forces, Stellar Crown, Mega, Destin's Rivals. We have Paradox, Rift, and on top of that, Phantasmal Flames. All in check lane blister. You get a free promo with that one as well. I remember in Surging Sparks there were 3 Pikachus pulled in the shop. Wow, that's good. Our shop, I think they had 1 on pre-release out of the 2 boxes of pre-release. And then I think he said they didn't pull another one until the next round. So when they got the reprints here, or the reprint about 4 months ago, 3 months ago, when they got that reprint, they actually pulled 2 more at that time. But that was it. But otherwise, like I said, it's been quiet. We're going to call our quits for tonight. I'm going to finish editing my video and maybe get to bed a little bit earlier because of it. It's again, greatly appreciated for everybody that's joined in tonight. Greatly appreciated, Purple, for all the discussions. I need a Drac Blacktoise graded. Dark Black toy. Jeez. Dark Blastoise graded. So you're getting your Dark Blastoise graded, and it has great centering. Well, good luck. Grading's been tough, though. PSA hasn't been giving away 10s very easily right now at this point in time. So good luck on that. Hopefully you can get that taken, get something good out of there. First edition, very nice. Awesome. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for joining. Once again, it's been quiet for about 20 minutes now with nothing going on. So we're going to call our quits for the evening. Greatly appreciate everybody who joined in. Thank you, Purple, for all the comments. That's greatly appreciated as well. If you guys want, go ahead, jump on to till 11 o'clock, northwoodsccg.com. We'll have 10% off for the remainder of the night. And hopefully you guys have a fantastic rest of the week. We'll be live on Tuesday, 9 p.m. Central Time for just our market talk. So if you'd like to join us for that, make sure you do so and have some fun just discussing what's happening in the Pokemon market. Otherwise, I hope that you guys have a fantastic rest of the day. We hope to see you next time here on Northwoods TCG. Oh, I think I can get a 9 if they're strict. Yeah, hopefully you get a 9. Like I said, that'd be great. Hopefully you can pull it off. PSA's been tough. But otherwise, good night, Purple. We will see you if you want to join us on Tuesday. If not, we'll be back live for our Rip and Ship on Friday. So otherwise, we'll see you next time here on Northwoods TCG.